Hey, this is Jennifer Jean from Mind Body Bride, and you're joining me today for a full body mashup workout. So grab one heavy weight and your mat and let's do it to it. Start standing on your mat for our quick warm-up, beginning with jumping jacks. Take 10 jacks, stepping the feet out to the side and back together. Moving next into skater glides, step one foot to the side and sweep the other leg behind it. Take a nice big step across your mat as you bend into your knees and move from side to side. After 10, we're coming into basic squats. The feet are underneath the hips and we have 10 squats, sinking the hips down and back, and then sweeping the arms back past the hips as you stand up. Next up, 20 butt kicks. Bring the heel up to the butt, pull the belly to the spine, and land nice and softly on your feet. Step into plank position, and we're just holding plank for 10 counts. So really push away from the floor and pull your abdominals way up to your back. Pivot to face me for a 10 count side plank. Return to full plank. Check that you're still breathing. Really pull in those abs, and then switch to the other side for a side plank. Come back into the center, drop the knees, and finish your warm-up with 10 tricep push-ups. From here, make your way up to standing and grab your one heavy weight. We're going to meet in a deep runner's lunge, stepping the left foot forward and bending the knee over the ankle. Begin to press your weight up to the ceiling and then bend your elbows. Hug your elbows in close to your head, so you're focusing on the triceps, which is the muscle at the back of the arm. Check for me that that bent knee is staying over the ankle and is not pitching forward over the toes. Perhaps you can sink a little deeper into your back knee and even out the weight between the front and the back feet. So we have 15 of these tricep extensions, and then we're going to keep focusing on the arm work, coming into a plank and doing a single arm row. So lower your weight down in between your hands and step back to plank pose. Pick it up with the left hand, then keep the pelvis and the body still and pull the elbow to the sky. Now this is an advanced move, so your option is to hold plank or do the move without the weight if it's too challenging. We're only doing one more, so you'll pop the weight back down, and this time step the right foot forward, pick up the weight in both hands and return to your lunge. Begin to extend the elbows and rebend for 15 tricep extensions. Again, check that that front knee is staying over the ankle and it's not pitching forward to the toes. And then take 6 or 7 more of these tricep extensions. Make your way back down into plank with the weight between the hands, and this time we'll be picking the weight up with the right hand. Stepping your feet wider than your hips is going to help keep your pelvis steady, but you'll remember your option is to not use the weight or even just hold plank position. This is an advanced exercise and it's something that you work up to. Let's step the feet up, pop the weight away from your mat, and let's get ready for our cardio burst. So beginning with fast squats, sit the hips back and then stand up, pressing powerfully into your feet. This is what's called an air squat and it's a great level 1 option. So you can continue with this. Otherwise, let's come up to level 2 by lifting the heels and rising onto your tippy toes at the top of your squat. And then if you'd like to advance, you're just going to spring from the floor in a jump squat, coming all the way up. Now remember, you can stick with level 1 or 2. If you're coming to the jump squat, try and bring your head above your pelvis so you straighten your spine every time you jump off from the floor. And then softly landing, and turn and face plank, and bring one knee to the chest in mountain climbers for 30 repetitions. Mountain climbers really work on your low abs as well as your arms. And remember to keep on breathing as you pull those knees up to the chest. And then step the feet forward and come on up to standing for your lower body strength. Down onto your mat with your knees and your forearms. Pick the right knee up and point the toe to the sky. Little donkey kicks here, you just lower and lift the knee, and your focus is on squeezing your glute and your hamstring, and then trying to keep equal pressure through both forearms. From here, you're going to lower the knee and press up to the hands, and then we're stepping that same right foot in between the hands to come into a low lunge. Tap the left toe up to the right ankle. If you'd like to advance this, you bring your hands together in prayer pose and test your balance, but try and keep that right knee really bent and keeping the knee over the ankle, as we did in our lunge earlier. Take one more lunge tap and then come on up to standing with the arms to the side. The left leg crosses behind the right in a curtsy lunge and you pull the knee up to the armpit to balance, otherwise just tap the toe onto the floor. Let's hold that curtsy position and begin to pulse the hips down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and place your hands to the floor, step back plank, and let's reset. So knees and forearms down onto the mat. This time the left knee picks up and you start to tap and lift the knee as you squeeze the glute and hamstring on the left side. This time stepping that left foot through in between the hands and tapping the right toes up to meet the left in your lunge taps. Try and pull your abdominals away from your left thigh to keep supporting your spine, and remember your level 2 option is to bring the hands together at the chest in prayer pose. Here's 3, 2, and standing all the way up. Coming into curtsy lunge, arms out, step the leg behind and pick the knee up to the armpit or tap the toe onto the floor. This time stay, turn the palms to the ceiling as you begin to pulse. This just works your shoulder muscles a little differently. And last 4, 3, 2, and come on up to standing and relax your arms. Great job. Let's do our last cardio burst, 45 seconds and you're all done. So begin with jumping jacks, 10 jumping jacks out to the side. Then 10 changements, so one foot in front of the other, and you just switch your ankles as you jump up in space. Bringing the hands to the floor and jump back to plank, 10 plank jacks, legs scissor out and in. And we're finishing with 10 burpee jacks. So you jump the feet to the hands and then click the heels together as you jump up from the floor. If this is a little challenging, just get rid of that jump at the top and just stand up. Home stretch here, ladies. Let's take 5 more. Think about how good this is and how good you're going to feel when you finish. Here's your last 2. 1, and you'll stay standing at the top of this one and you're all done. Great job today, and I can't wait to see you for another workout on mindbodybride.com. Come on over and subscribe to our weekly email newsletter to make sure that workout gets delivered straight to your inbox.